Yo, yo, yo. Right back at you. I want to thank each and every individual for tapping in. Shout out to my man, Water Life. King's doing an amazing job. Going ahead and show the King some love. He went ahead and featured me in one of his content, and I'm very appreciative of that. And we're going to tap into some more of this interracial dating. We're going to tap into some more of why modern black women missing out on the opportunity and they losing black men to women of other races. It is a very, very important topic to really dive into because what normally happens is you have modern feminist women, especially modern feminist black women, they get in over their heads. They think they shit don't stink. They think they have it good. They think they have it on easy street. Well, they don't. And we're tapping into it and we're gonna see why, right? And also I want to mention that I will be starting a new YouTube channel soon. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little bit different, but it's gonna be called the King's Quarters. Y'all know how I feel about men's empowerment and men's growth and men learning, men growing, men setting aside their color differences and huddling up, coming together, sharing stories, motivating each other, uplifting each other, sharing this game, and putting the truth and the puzzle pieces in its proper perspective where everything fits, everything operates. Men knowing their worth, men embracing self, men keeping peace, men and their mental health. We gotta be able to tap into that because if we don't tap into those things and exercise those things, then you're gonna have these cornball, knucklehead, senseless, unlogical women gas y'all up and fill y'all heads with bullshit. You a man, you supposed to do this. You a man, you supposed to spend this. You a man, you supposed to have that. No, I'm a man and I'm doing this. I am a man and I'm moving in this way. I'm moving in this direction. This is my path. And if you are not on the same path as me, you need to get up and get gone. Anywho, my man Water Life got some things to say. I have some things to say. And then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So grab your shoulder pads and your helmet and let's get this work. Let's go.
But your love. I think that's really what it goes back to.
So why is not the standard for
unfortunately
Kamala?
we have that
Double
that
standard for women?
higher for men than we do for women. I can call that out, right?
Yeah.
Because I can be the first. I say any day of the week. If I see a black man with a white woman, I'm like, that's that deep ass self hate, my nigga. You need to do something about that, right? Flip that same coin.
Damn. That's that deep self-hate. She said, flip that same coin. I gotta hear what she gotta say.
I see my sister with a man, I'm gonna say girl, go where you loved. So I get that. And I can honestly say that's a bias I probably need to check. Do I plan on checking today? Hell no.
You need to.
Do I plan on checking in 10 years? Probably hell no.
But see, she angry. She triggered. Why is she angry and triggered? You might be asking. Well, it just goes to show. Just listen to her. She's hurt. She's damaged. Okay? Life done fucked her up. Life threw her a curveball in so many ways. But again, this is the reason why men check out. This is the reason why men go their own way. This is the reason why men pick up their shoulder pads and their helmet and move. Cannot be making this shit up. She triggered. It's okay for her to see a black woman with a white man. But she's triggered. She feels some type of way. She's angered. She's frustrated. She's furious. She's pissed when she see a black man with a white woman. To be honest with you, I can give two shits about your motherfucking opinion. It's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to go how it's going to go. That's it. That's all. On to the next.
I don't give a damn.
I call them wenches.
You can call me a wench all day long. I don't give a damn. You know how many wenches you got in your life? All of us. Because we probably all say the exact same thing, honey. I'm just okay saying that shit out loud.
And that's why
a lot of them won't.
I don't think, and that audience, not saying you, but.
You can call me a wench.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that's just slavery term. You know.
Is that where that came from?
Yeah, a bed wench.
You dumb motherfucker. You seriously? You serious? For real? You sitting up there using terms and using words you don't even know what the hell they mean. See, that just further lets me know you just be on social media, on people's podcasts talking, yapping off at the mouth. That's all what that means. You ain't talking about nothing. You ain't making no damn noise.
The white man had a group of concubines, black women. He was sleep with. They call them wenches. That's where we got that from. Now you view that a little bit different, though.
Wow. You know, but the thing.
Hey, dude, and she looks stupid. Hold up. Let's rewind this shit. Let's rewind this. I'm rewinding. This is back. Watch this.
Because we probably all say the exact same thing, honey. I'm just okay saying that shit out loud.
But you ain't saying nothing out loud. That's the thing. You ain't saying nothing. What is you saying? Nothing. You ain't making no noise. You ain't making no good talking points. You just doing like every other woman do. Yap off after mouth. But watch this though.
A lot of them won't.
I don't think, and that audience, not saying you, but.
You can call me a wench.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that's just slavery term. You know.
Is that where that came from?
Yeah, a bed wench. The white man had a group of concubines, black women. He was sleep with. They call them wenches. That's where we got that from. Now you view that a little bit different, though.
Wow. You know, but the thing is, this is the sad thing. We don't really care if you're dating a white man. Black men champion it on. You see it all the time in social media. They be like, oh, I'm going out with white men. Fine. You see black men even say, oh, we need to do better. We got to stop doing that, right? We got to stop saying we need to do better. Or we got to stop this from happening as well, because what happens is men get out in public and they get ashamed. Things like this happen.
You know you diluting the race by dating this white woman.
Wait, trying to see something.
You can only cut it once, brother.
Only cut it once?
What you say, Pat?
You can cut it one time.
One time?
One time.
You know her grandparents probably watched black people getting lynched as a sport.
Shit.
I'm just saying, brother. Just you got to remember that. You know her family? Exactly.
Wait, trying to see something.
Man.
Have a good day, brother. I love you, okay?
God bless you, my dog.
This guy said you can cut it once. That man, look, I understand. Every man, every black man you see is your brother, right? But to say you can cut it once, man, why are you bowing down? You don't know that man. Come on now. You just ashamed yourself, ashamed her. For what? For nothing.
Yeah. But it goes down to what I've been saying before and what other individuals are saying. Love who you love, date who you date. If that man is happy with a white woman, so fucking be it. For real, for real. All right? And if she's cool with it, okay, and it behooves me how individuals put on this front and how they put on this front, right? Or they want to shame others for who they date. Listen, that's that man's prerogative. Don't shame that man for who he chose. You don't know the relationship between them two. They could have been best friends. They could have went to school together. Let's continue.
He don't care about you. All he cares about is content.
All BLK women have with who black men date is getting annoying at this point, bro. We never see black men say anything about who y'all date.
It's cool when they do it, problem when I do it.
They might point out the double standard that y'all don't get called sellouts and stuff like that, but outside of that, them
Exactly. Me personally, I do not have a problem when I see a black woman with a white man. That's her preference, that's her choice. I don't know them. But yet, can't have that same energy when the roles are reversed. I done had black women call me sellout. I done had them call me names. But see, I'm the type of person, I'm going to give you a reason. I'm going to let you know you need to be careful what your mouth say. Because one thing about me, I see through you down to your soul. And don't let me call out those things that you keep within.
niggas do not care who y'all date. The obsession is y'all getting up here slandering the hell out of black men folk, and then the same Negroes that y'all talk about who date interracially, y'all don't even want. How are they playing them if black men's marriage rate is going up? You do know that, right?
Wow.
According to Pew Research, 36% of black men are currently married, and 20.
And you know, I'll be honest, right? Yes, 20% of them are married, but they do stay with white men longer. Why is that? Is the bed wench thing real?
Hell yeah, the bent winch thing is real. I mean, all you have to do, not only look at statistics, but look at what's being shown to you and done right in front of your face. The more you live life, the more you observe daily life, all these things you're going to see. Then you'll be able to understand. Hell, you have animals that show their love for each other more than humans do. Bet that.
No, I didn't know that. I just learned that today. To be honest, I didn't know that. I don't study up, on things like that, but that's interesting.
29% of black women are currently married. This is 2025 statistics. But from 2025 to 2027, 2 years to be exact, black men's marriage rate is expected to go up by 38 to 40%, but y'all is expected to drop by 28 to 26%. So how are they playing these other groups of women if their marriage rate is going up? If y'all's declining but black men's going up, that means they're marrying other groups of women. So how are they getting played if they're marrying them? Like, bro, it's getting so annoying at this point. Y'all swear y'all don't care if they date out.
Hispanic women are the finest women on the phone.
Oh, don't mention BLK women, even when they don't.
Hey, cuz, I rather come home to something like this right there than to come home to a modern feminist black woman, loud mouth, head, hand swinging. Talk to the hand. Don't know when to bridle her damn tongue. Don't know when to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Don't want to cook. Hell, some of the damn time don't want to wash her ass, but have the audacity to beg for money. Have the audacity to have all of these damn standards. Know damn well these damn standards you wouldn't have for Pookie and Ray Ray, but you would have for a good man that's leaning in with good intentions, and he's showing you. Nah, shorty, that ain't the way to go. You playing yourself. Different women singing the same damn song, playing in the same damn sandbox, speaking the same damn language. Like men are stupid. Men are not stupid. A large number of men are learning, growing, exercising options, understanding self-worth, self-identity. See, when a man taps into his inner peace and he wakes up and he sees the light, he taketh of the gold pill. Now that man has tapped into the parts unknown. Now he has realized that his options has options. And on top of that, he's taking care of his health. He's doing the necessary things that he needs to keep himself on a certain level in which he can operate and be successful on and grow. That's what he's doing. And when he does that, and a good woman of good character and good value see that, she's going to attach herself to him. Where the fuck does that leave you, modern, broken black women? Alone, using your fingers, your dildo, your rolls, going on TikTok, saying the same damn thing that the last person done said. Copy and paste conversations.
Y'all still got something to say? Like, leave these niggas alone who date owls. Like, bro, y'all are becoming like human names at this point on this app. Like,
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No. What?
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct.
That's not cool at all. That's not cool at all. Not alone he holding that damn beer. How the fuck you gonna drink it? But nevertheless, the picture, the shit is wrong.
Why? She drinking with them. They're gonna gangbang her. They probably put a noose around her neck.
And she'll probably let him do it too, because she'll like it. Hey, when you sell your soul to the things of this world and you make material things and money your God, anything or anyone can be a sacrifice.
Sure, I like that, Daddy. Damn. Bed wench.
human gnats. Like, y'all don't know when to quit. Leave these niggas alone, please. Damn.
Black boys and black men are raised to serve their mother.
My mother was there. Being around her was all I needed. I didn't need anything else.
We have.
My man keeps showing more than life. I love you, brother. Damn. Hey, these are some hot picks. But let's get the point. Let's get the meat and potatoes of it. These are the types of women of beauty that are snatching up men, especially black men. They're single-handedly, openly, willingly opening the door, saying, black men, come walk in. Let me love you and treat you right. Let me give you things that you can't even pronounce. Let me do for you that modern black women are not doing. Don't take my word for it. Allow me to show you. I would love to be your piece. I love to cook. I know what you like. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. What type of food do you like? Forget about going out on a date. Forget about spending $100, $200 on a date, on a dinner date. When was the last time you had a home-cooked meal? This is what I'm talking about. And these types of women here are the ones that are doing that. What do you think a man gonna do when he get a taste of that? And she does those things for him. He's going to reciprocate it and do good things for her. So at the end of the day, it's a win-win for both. And B, he's not going to look back at black.
been programmed into the mindset that Stephen A. Smith has, that our mothers are Jesus Christ. That pursuit of serving our mothers is what has feminized our culture, caused so much chaos and dysfunction in our culture, has made black women pursue a husband-like relationship with their son rather than pursuing a proper relationship with their former husbands, should have been husbands, baby daddies, or whomever. This is the poisonous, unbiblical, satanic
When I say a bumbleclad, when I say family, that's family. See, I'm going to start doing a whole lot of live streaming. But some of the topics that I'm going to start really zoning in on is husbands, fathers that do for their families, they do for their household. Too much bad press has been put on a black man. That when you begin to highlight the good things that he does, there's always some hidden agenda behind it. There's always something negative behind it. Well, guess what? Modern women, modern black women, fuck you and your opinions. There are some good black men out there. There are some good, hard-working, loving black men out there. Fathers out there. It ain't our fault that you ain't never had them in your life. It ain't our fault you ain't never appreciated them. It ain't our fault you ain't never sat at the table with greatness, sat at the table with masculine men, sat at the table with kings, sat at the table with men that are about something. Nah, you're too busy sitting at the table with Pookie and Ray Ray and letting them get over on you. Letting them put paws on you and nut up in you and get you pregnant. And then bouncing. Because you ain't nothing but a garden tool. You ain't nothing but a bird. You just take to the house and wear out and then open up the door and let them chirp away. But you put yourself in that position, sweetheart. This is what you allowed to happen. Growing up, this is all you knew. This is what you were familiar with. Granted, your pops wasn't at home. Granted, your pops was at home, but he didn't pour into you as a father should his daughter. Granted, you suffer from a lot of trauma. You had some things happen to you. There were some things said to you, done to you. I get it. But at some point, you got to seek therapy. And you got to confront that shit and face it so that you can heal from it the right way. So there would be a better version of yourself.
divine worship of the feminine mentality plaguing the black community. Worship your mama.
If nobody else gonna say it, I'ma say it.
I heard that.
Black man, Puerto Rican man, or
ain't no way in hell I'm gonna worship my mother. I'm gonna worship the person I have a spiritual relationship with. My Abba Father that sits in heaven, Yeshua HaMashiach, the Messiah himself. That's the person I'm going to worship. That's the person I'm going to serve. That is the person that gave me life, that made it possible for things to happen. Don't get it twisted. Be careful who you listen to and who give your ass sound advice.
a Dominican man.
Black. Yes.
Why?
Once you go black, you never go back. I got a
right.
taste of my black men, and
yeah, Hispanics and black people get each other, and we could relate to each other more than white and Hispanic people.
Latinas are a black man's kryptonite. Black men and Latina women are most compatible, and we're culturally connected.
Man.
that says that they don't date black women for whatever reason is always going to be anti-black to me.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
It's always gonna be anti-black to me, because what do you mean you don't like any black women?
It's not about not liking any black women. Number one. Number one. You really need to sit down and have a conversation with some brothers that have had bad experiences. Are black women the same? No. Sometimes we choose wrong. I'm going to use myself as an example. I chose wrong. That's why my marriage only lasted 14 months. I chose to marry a woman that was broken, a woman that had a past, a woman that had 4 kids, 3 different baby daddies. Okay? Married and divorced twice. Well, with me, married 3 times and divorced 3 times. But I'm going to tell you something. I learned my lesson. As a man, there was some demons I was dealing with my own self. But during that whole time of divorce, going through the divorce, I was able to go back and face my past. I was able to go back and confront it, receive counseling, and do the work. But I made a vow to myself, I would never date a broken woman again. I went through those phases. I would never date another American black woman ever again. Hail to the no. But then I had to check myself. I had to look at who I chose. Yeah, there was red flags on both of us. Sometimes you think you're ready for something and you're not. And sometimes reality have to come in, and Yeshua have to come in and say, a good person's work is never done. Good work was started on you, but you wasn't there yet, because you still had some areas that you need to confront. But do I think all black women are like that? No. Do I hate all black women because of what I experienced? No. Hate is such a disgusting, nasty, disrespectful word. I know to choose better. And there was certain individuals' content that I started listening to more to life. Pink Book Lessons, Danica Marie, Manosphere Highlight Daily, Izzy Reacts, Dee O'Shea Duke Jackson. I can keep on going of individuals that I listen to. Average Men Unplugged, Tip Network, Medium Man, Media Tutorials and Reviews, The Coffee Pod. These are in the Kevin Samuels. And I've also had 2 conversations with Kevin Samuels before he transitioned. But these were individuals that helped me. Chantel Simone. Because sometimes you need that word. Sometimes you need that message. Sometimes when you're going through something and you hear someone else's testimony, it gives you hope, it helps you. You don't never know who you going to help or who's going to be influenced and moved by your story, by your testimony. Let's continue.
On this planet, like, you just don't like no black women. And then why? Like, well, what is the real reason why? Like, in my opinion, I feel like the real reason why has to do with just self-loathing and just a disdain for melanin, because you can find melanated women all across the globe. And
she doesn't realize men are going out to get melanated Latinas. They're getting African females. There's even melanated females in Thailand and the Philippines. They're everywhere. Everybody's black. I mean, come on now. And for those that know, everybody's black. And those who don't know that need to start accepting it. It's facts.
So it's one thing to be like, because, blackness shows up in different ethnic groups and in different cultural groups and different nations. So it's one thing to be like, I don't like Black American women. Okay, whatever. You don't like Black American women. Maybe you're a Black American man, and you grew up in America, and that's your experience. And, Black American women just aren't your cup of tea. Okay, whatever. But to just say you don't like Black women just all across the board, like you don't like Caribbean women, you don't like Trinidadian, Jamaican, Haitian women.
Now you're going off the grid. Men don't like your ass. That's what I'm starting to get. But you going way too far left. Men ain't saying all of that. You look into shit too damn much. That's what I gather from you. You look into shit and you just go off the grid talking. You don't think before you speak.
Because they black too. Just different nationalities and different culture, different ethnicity, but still black nonetheless. You don't like Brazilian women. You don't like Afro-Latinas. You don't like any woman in Africa. You don't like Senegalese women. You don't like.
How do you know these black men do not like these women? How do you know this? Have you sat down and had a conversation with every black man and asked him, does he like these types of black women? No, you have not. You just assume they don't. It's certain types of black women, and I'm gonna keep it a million with you. It's certain types of black women that a large number of men are staying away from. And let me specify, let me make this crystal clear. Modern feminist black women. Those are the types of women that black men are staying away from. Now, if a black man comes across a black woman that is of good character and good value, y'all know, that have something to bring to the table of relationship. Those that know how to love, those that are ready to love, a woman that likes you. She's attracted to you, but not attracted to your damn pocketbook.
Like Liberian women, you don't like Ethiopian women, you don't like Sudanese women, you don't like South African women. You don't like no black woman from nowhere. Like you don't like black women. So it's just like when you say you don't like black women, I'm really hearing like that you just don't like blackness.
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. You kind of answered it. You hear what you want to hear. You're not listening with logic.
Because there's too many black women to choose from for you to just be flat out across the board, I don't like black women. So it is very anti-black.
No. Guys aren't talking like that. The guys that feel like that may feel like they don't like black females because they can go overseas and they tend to go, oh, wait a minute. There's black females overseas. The ones that think like that are the guys who have never traveled out, right? Me, I've been around the world and I go, okay, black people are everywhere. I see it.
I agree. And I've traveled. As a professional athlete, I traveled. I've seen I've been to different places and sat at the table with different races and broke bread. Okay? And the whole vibe was totally different than what goes on in America. What goes on in the West. Totally different. And the women that I've sat at the table and broke bread with were Afrocentric as well. But like I've highlighted before, men aren't saying that. Men are only speaking to a certain group, and that's modern feminist black women. Period. But that will go over your head. Because you don't think before you speak. You just talk. You just blurt out shit. Whatever's going on, whatever, go. Bad person to be around.
But these own two eyes here, these two things on the front of my head, sees it all.
Get you a black man. Yup, I said it. Get you a black man. You will thank me later.
She's cooking, making sure his belly's taken care of. That's all that matters.
Black men have always been, the idea is that they're sought after, they're swaggy, they're so cool.
When you look at it as like a white woman trying to get a black man, you see it as they're more interested in the blackness than the person.
Right.
With the fetish? It's a fetish. Yeah.
Sometimes it's like I've heard friends say like, I want mixed babies. When I think of like when.
I mean, if a white female says that, they want mixed babies. What's bad about that? Like,
there ain't nothing bad about that. One thing I can say is, at least that white girl got chose. That black girl didn't get chose. But that white girl did. That Hispanic woman did. That Asian woman did. But that black woman didn't. That's a difference.
They don't just want the mix. They think the children look beautiful, right? And in fact, they want to mix. A black man, I like that, especially if he gets around a family and the family's cool. He goes, "Oh, a win is a win." I don't see nothing wrong with it.
White women date black men. I'm like, okay, if there's this idea or this fetish or this, I want my child to look like kind of thing. But I feel like when black women, the idea of black women is it's usually associated that like, you know, they're angry, black women are aggressive, and they kind of take away the allure of black women at times, to where when I do see that a white man has chosen to date a black woman, I feel like he put all of that to the side and was able to genuinely fall in love with her character.
It's cool when they do it, problem when I do it.
And he may have some type.
Like my man said, it's cool when they do it, but when we do it, it's wrong. Again, shaming tactic. Again, when it comes to the black man doing something and having a preference, listen. Listen to what black women are saying about black men. Once again, finding a way to throw flame on a black man. You know what? Fuck that. Black men keep doing it. The reason why we're seeing large number of these modern feminist black women talk like this is because they losing. Good men ain't choosing them. It's even come down to it the white man having something to say about the black woman, about the modern black woman. How about that? Because I got some white homies and they saying the same thing brothers are saying. They calling that thing out. But see, modern black women ain't highlighting that part. That's the part they ain't telling you. What happens when a white man and a Hispanic man say the same damn thing that the black man is saying? And they all hold it up, connecting the dots. And here's the reality. And it all adds up. Yeah, the stereotype is real. Yeah, the delusion is real. Yeah, the standards is real. They don't want to have that conversation.
Type of like, ooh, she's black, I want her because she's black kind of thing. But I feel like the idea around when it comes to relationships.
Why does it have to be something? Like, stop putting extra things that don't need to be there. Because it makes it a problem. Then you're always looking for something, right? I don't go into a relationship going, oh, I wonder if something is wrong. When it comes, then I separate myself. But that's usually what men do. We don't go into it going, oh, what if this is going to be wrong? Some guys do. And those are the guys that never can experience other cultures.
When we think of like a black man and a black woman, I feel like the black woman usually is getting like a bad rap when it comes to it. So that way I think like when a white man does date a black woman, he was able to like look past all of that.
You think it's more genuine?
I think
it's not all, and men know that, but a lot. There are a lot. Many, like say in the US, if it's what? I heard the number before, 56 million. Right? If it's 56 or 57 million, maybe 35, 40, 50, that's not good. That's not good numbers, right? And then the others are in relationships. Come on now. What a minute to do.
My man got one more to go. And then we're going to cut it for now. And I'm going to put a copy of this in the description. You can watch the rest of his video. My man is a banger. He's bringing some real good talking points. And I'm going to let this one play. And then I'm going to take us home with my final thoughts.
Where you from? Hola. Coño. Ay, Dios mío.
Let me go.
He said, gotcha. Right where I want you. Gotcha.
That white and Hispanic girls appreciate broke, fat, socially awkward, and abnormal black men.
Well, you can say that, right? Because in the community, the guys that are weird or that, like you with glasses, right? A little chubby around the face. They want to see who's he got no swag. He's not a will my scamming ass. Now you see why that song is bad? Spanish. That affects the mindset of the community. It's bad. I was affected as well.
We all were. We all were. We've all been there, you know. And when it comes down to it, and that good woman of good character and good value sees that good man for who he really is, it's not going to matter about the chubby face and the glasses and the nerd look. It's not going to matter because she sees something far value in him. And she's observing. She's sitting back watching. And she's saying to herself, I'd rather be a man that look like this and build with, that I can trust and have a future with, than be with a nigga. That's just keeping it 1,000 with you.
This is what these men are dealing with. And I'll keep it real. I was accepted, but not by everybody. Definitely not in the hood. When I moved to Long Island, I was accepted by everyone, but in the hood, but some, but yeah. I was even seen as a square to some in the hood. And I was doing the most.
You said the regular community don't want them. They're the leftovers, so other races take those guys. And I'm like, nah, that's not true. You say, show me a black nerd, I'll show you a white girl next to him. Or show me a fat guy that look like a big block of cheese. There'll be another race snatching them up.
Problem.
So who they prefer, though? Well, you know who they prefer. Them King Von type. You know what I mean? They catch a body in the homie type. No, that's not true. That's not true. But it does make some sense, though.
I think it is true. I understand what you're going through. You don't want to pit that on all. And it's true. I even said it just now. It's not all.
No, it's not. But individuals will let you know who they are. And they will let you know who that pertains to. Because you'll see it. Yeah, you're the ones we talking about. We see it in your character. We see it in the way you move. We hear it in the words that come out of your mouth, your tone, the words, your choice words that you use. It ain't every, but it's a large number.
But a lot. Too many. And there's even other races of females that want that too, right? There's white females out there, Latinas out there that want the King Vons, all the degenerates. But you find a lot that are more accepting of you. So that's why men do. That's why men are doing this. There's a reason.
Who you marrying, a Puerto Rican man or Dominican man?
Neither. Word. Neither. They too toxic.
Yep. I like my black men. My chocolate men. Sorry.
Why your hair look like that? 2 different shades of color. But anyway.
Thank you for that election. Thank you for that choice. Look at you. You look like toasty, extra toasty, more toasty, extra bilingual toxic. Thank you for that choice. Do black man, okay?
A toasty, toxic broad. A toasty, toxic broad. look, she got that sneaky look in her eyes. Let's go.
Hey, take it the black man, but leave alone the Latino man. Thank you.
So she's in New York, right? I don't feel for the hair.
Shout out to all my New Yorkers, because I got family in New York. So, and shout out to the New York Knicks who won that championship, though. Word up.
But they like us out there, everywhere. And what he's saying, stay over there. A lot of men will take her, but a lot of men won't. That different color hair, pink. Listen, I'm with you. You seem like you're normal. Dye that hair. You gonna dye that hair for me? Nope. Okay, see you later. Yeah, it's that serious.
So I'm out at the park, walking and thinking like always. And I kind of was thinking about a topic that I kind of want in on. So I've seen a lot of things on my For You page dealing with dating, of course, and especially the topic of interracial dating in regards to black men dating white women. So I can definitely say, first off, that I can understand what both sides are coming from, because as an African-American woman, though I am biracial, I identify as a African-American woman, and
we're going to let her say what she has to say. And this will be the last piece. She makes some good, valid points, and being able to be open-minded and see it from both sides. But there are some other things that you're going to also tell if you observe and look close enough that she's dealing with.
We do have a very special, different struggle than other races, and so do our men. So I definitely understand, other Black women also feeling like we are in that special place together of understanding and being able to relate where each other is coming from and to understand the struggle. It's kind of one of those if you know type situations. On the flip side, I believe in love. I believe that love crosses every boundary and every challenge. So I'm definitely for those who can overcome racial boundaries or any type of boundaries to love each other, especially in accordance with God's will. So, however, I have an angle I think that is a little different than what I've heard. So, as a biracial child that was raised in a home where my mother was raised as a prejudiced woman, prejudice against Black people. So, my angle is unique in that my thoughts.
I can already look at her and tell that there's some anger there. There's some trauma there. There are some events that took place in her childhood that stuck with her. You can hear it in her tone. You can see it in her facial micros and so forth. And this is why I always highlight on this platform, watch for facial micros and body language because they always tell the story. Okay, let's continue.
Are more so towards the Black fathers that choose to be with a woman of a different race and specifically a Caucasian woman. So because there is so much of a racial divide in our country, all I would like to say is that love who you love. But as a Black man, because your gene is dominant, because your child inside of a white family dynamic is going to be the odd man out. That child's going to be the one who's different. Their hair texture is different.
Man, she's a victim.
Speak it. Speak it.
Wow. She's crying out for help.
Mm-hmm.
From the way she said it, it was like her father was a man, what do you call it? A Rolling Stone, right? That's what it sounds like. Her father was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he let his hat was his home, and got with her white mama. And she went through hell because she was raised in a white racist family. But maybe that's not the case, right? Maybe she kept saying, "You damn ninja," right? Because he never was around. And she could have been very much racial.
But also, too, an individual can grow up or a person can have some deep-rooted hatred for another individual because they wasn't around. It's like, got this woman pregnant, and then you bounced and left her holding the bag. Hell, you have some women that leave men holding the bag. And you have some men being single fathers because the mother didn't want to stick around. You see? But you have more of a large number of men doing it and not sticking around versus, the women doing the same thing as the man did. But you don't ever know the impact that it has on a child. You see? And that's why you have to be careful. If you're going to be in a person's life, be in a person's life. If you're not going to be in a person's life, just say so. That's it, that's all.
Man, I feel so
different. I feel like as interracial children, we get petted. We get like we're just the odd person out. And even family can sometimes make some really weird, uncomfortable statements because of the ignorance that is surrounding African American people. Like, for instance, my mom was in segregation, and she told me that she could not believe that black women. She said that she couldn't believe that black women were black all over. So let that sink in. So, and she also told me that she thought that black women had chocolate milk in their breasts. So just as an example of how
damn
and how just
weird. Chocolate milk, not Swiss Miss. Chocolate milk.
To be raised predominantly by a white woman when you identify and when anyone sees you as a black child, a black woman. So I just caution that.
Damn. I feel bad for her in a way. I do, because right, she's not complaining like the rest of the video, right? She grew up around racism and she sounds sheltered, like, my whole life I had to fight by not fighting, so I just dealt with slander. Man.
Be prepared. Like, if you're dating a white person as a black father, just remember, just try to make your presence so there, even if you and the mom don't work out, to where that child has pride in themselves. That child is, I was made to not like my nose and my lips and just so much about myself because it was different from my other family members, and it was mocked even at times. And I feel
I'm gonna stop it at there, but be present. You know, having biracial children, sometimes they're gonna feel a certain way. You know, it you know, and it comes down to the both parents in the household doing their part. You know, and it's always going to be food for thought. It's always going to be a thing of, okay, I need to learn this lesson. I need to take this, I need to take the meat and potatoes of this and apply it. You know? But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm going to be starting a new channel soon, and going to have a lot of fun. And that's what it's all about. Getting this word out in different ways, okay? From different directions, but still bringing the truth home as kings. All right? So with that being said, stay tuned for the next show. It's your boy, Big Truck. All right? The King's Quarters is coming soon. Check it out. Go be the best version of yourself. I'm gone. One.